All right. Hey, everybody. This is the Frederick Review. We are here today with Katrice Scott. She's the owner of Too Sweet, where bakery meets artistry. Katrice, would you I'm going to turn it over to you. Why don't you tell us a bit more about your business and about yourself?
Hi, my name is Katrice Scott. I am a Frederick native. I'm actually a co-owner. I co-own the business with my twin sister. Her name is Katrice Scott. We are born and raised in Frederick and decided to put our talents out there in June of this year. So we are a new
Oh,
business,
wow.
and
Okay.
we're just trying to.
Cool. So my next question was when did you start? So June of this year. That's fantastic. That's really cool. Um, what what made you want to jump in and just get going with your business, start your business?
We just wanted to get our talents out there. We had been baking for a few years. My sister's been baking longer than I have. I had broke my ankle a year ago
Oh,
and actually found that I had this talent while I was sitting and was unable to get around. Someone asked me to do a set of cookies and I didn't want to do them, but I just, went ahead and did it. And I had so much fun. And I decided that once I got back on my feet, we were going to start the business and just take off.
so it sounds like it runs in the family, I suppose.
Yes.
That's really cool.
My mother bakes, my grandmothers. We were lucky enough to grow up with four sets of grandparents.
Oh,
And
wow.
all of our, family baked and threw extravagant parties. And we just picked up on it.
Wow. That's really thorough. I feel like not a whole lot of people like bake on their own anymore. Like that's not like a thing a lot of people
Yeah.
do.
Everyone goes to the store or, contact someone to make something. But
Yeah.
everyone is always throwing a party.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. No, that's really cool. So what would you say sets you guys apart from other businesses?
I would say our creativity.
Okay.
Um, we do customize sweets. So if you have a business, we're able to put your logo on. We could put your logo on the cake. We could put your logo on cake pops. We could put your logo on cookies.
Okay.
And when we take birthday orders, we do custom sets with 12 cookies based on who the set is for.
Right.
So we like to get information on the person if we're able to snoop around their Instagram or their Facebook, Twitter, just to get a sense of who they are.
Right.
And we like to know their hobbies, if they have any important sayings affirmations that they use, any special drinks that they like to drink, a car. I mean, anything we
Right.
can turn into.
And then when that works out, sometimes it's like, oh, how'd they know all this? And it like kind of works out in your favor.
It's like we put a person in a box.
Right. That's really cool. Yeah, that's a good idea. So obviously not that long ago, but if you could go back in time, back to June or maybe even before that, what's a piece of advice that you'd give yourself before this journey?
To never let anyone or anything stand in the way of pursuing my dreams.
Good advice. I like that.
Mhm.
Sometimes you just gotta jump in.
Right.
Okay. So what's your I feel like I kind of have an idea what you might say, but I don't know. What's your favorite thing about being a part of this, owning this business and just running Too Sweet?
Seeing our city in a different light, we've been able to meet a lot of people and attend a lot of events that we didn't know were going on right in our city.
Right.
I also love, the fact that we are just growing at a fast pace, and hopefully I employ people, and they can come onto our team and help us succeed as well.
Cool. I mean, yeah, I'm a Frederick native as well. But Frederick's like awesome because there's a lot going on the surface that you know about, but then there's a lot of really cool things that you would never expect.
Right.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So,
And growing growing, and the city is growing.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, in a good way. There's a lot of awesome things happening. Um, what's the toughest thing? What's the hardest thing for you?
I would say at the moment we are baking out of a kitchen co-op. So I guess the hardest thing is just staying on top of the hours because we have to share the space,
Right.
other businesses. So, and then, at the same time, trying to save money and, hopefully we'll be able to get investors to open a storefront. So that's really our challenge at the
Right.
moment.
There's the demands of starting a business. I mean, you're just started, so just
Right.
the hurdles that come with that. Um, so what is right now the number one way that you find new customers, bring in new customers? How do you do so?
Social media.
Social media.
Once we get done and set, we take a picture to post, and once people are able to see, because that's the thing now, everyone has to see things.
Right.
So once they see the work, we just get more orders. So social media has definitely been our friend.
I feel like, especially with kind of the nature of your business, that's like a really big thing too, because like you make such unique special things that like it's just something that is really easily translatable to social media, I guess.
Correct.
Like there's so many
Yeah.
like pages on like Instagram and like what have you, Facebook, that have, or they're just like really not even businesses but just like pictures of like really crazy uh like foods or like desserts and things like that. So
Right.
like if you're like a business that does that stuff really well, you could like have like an awesome page just because there's just such a like variety. And like I feel like that's like a
Exactly.
super, like that business model in particular. Like I didn't think about it. I didn't think about this. I've never thought about this before, but talking to you, like that's a business model that like really translates well to social media, more so than um other services, because other services you can't always like take a picture. Um
Right.
or take a good one that's so translates well, like I
Appealing.
said. Yeah, yeah, that just looks good. um so kind of talking about that already, so how has technology played a role in your business?
um, it plays a huge role. Just uh, videos, pictures, people, they attract to what they see. And since each set is so personal and it's custom, people, can see certain cookies and think, oh my goodness, I want that cookie, or that's me, I want
Right.
you to put me in a box. So, I mean, technology is everything. I mean, we send invoices, we communicate with customers. It's just, it puts you, a one-on-one with someone in a matter of seconds.
Right. Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree, as we are talking over voice chat through a computer right now. So yeah, technology
Right.
technology is everything. um
Exactly.
what is the best piece of advice that you'd give yourself, or that not that you give yourself, that you would give others who are thinking about um becoming business owners, or maybe just getting into baking? I mean, what's a piece of advice for any of that?
Um, I would tell anyone to follow their dreams. I mean, I used to work at desk jobs and, I used to make good money, but I would be so miserable.
Right.
And I just, anyone that wants to pursue their dreams, I'm all for it.
If you enjoy it, do it.
Yeah, like, it just, I don't know. I just, I don't know if it's a generational thing, but, I just don't think that desk jobs are the way to go.
Right. Yeah. No, and it's good advice. I mean, I feel like sometimes people stray away from saying it because it seems so cliche, but it's cliche because it's true. I couldn't agree more. You know, it's really good advice. Sometimes you just got to do it.
Yep, gotta do it.
So
Make it
those are all the questions I have, but what I'd like to do is kind of open it up to you. If you have anything you'd like to add, maybe say about your business, feel free. Like, seems like a really neat thing. I saw a little bit of your website. It all looks really cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I just want to let you know, that we are ready to make your event too sweet.
Great. Well, that's fantastic. This was a good talk. I really liked your answers. And it went well, I think. It's most of the all of these have gone well, but this one went really well. So what I'm gonna do now is when we're done, I am going to take this like recording I have, and I'm gonna transcribe it in the writing, which takes a little bit at the moment. We're trying to work out a process where that goes faster, but at the moment that takes a little bit of time. Um, so I'm gonna do that. Once that happens, I'll throw it up on our site, and then I'll email you some stuff. That way you can access it and see it, and then send it out. So yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Any questions?
Nope, sounds self-explanatory to me. I got
All right.
it.
Well, fantastic. If you're good, I'm good. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, thank you so much, Colin. I hope you enjoy your weekend.
Yeah, you too, Katrice. See ya.
See ya.